And we're live back on
Yeah.
WICR. It is Monday, 5 o'clock. You are with DJ Double Cup, and you are currently with DJ Don't Touch My Cup, aka
How we doing tonight, aka Kevin?
Atta Boy. All right. And it is another episode of A Week in Sports. Unfortunately, DJ Auggie will not be able to help with this episode as he is not here. He's currently working. Nice, solid job. Blue collar worker. But this week we will be introducing a new segment, giving you a Premier League roundup of Match Day 34. There's currently 4 more weeks of Premier League football. This is the British Premier League, and me and Kevin are both, I would say, experts in the field of Premier League soccer. I mean, we have enough, enough preview and enough knowledge based off FIFA, and as well as PES
and Football Manager.
And I think if you put that into the formula, you could really be a great analyst, honestly. At least from an American standpoint, you could be a decent pundit. But with that in mind, let's give a review of this weekend's scores, shall we? Big matchup was Chelsea versus Liverpool. My co-host right here. What team were you going for?
Everyone knows that. I'm a Liverpool fan. Been a Liverpool fan since about 2014, I want to say, the year after Steven Gerrard retired.
Absolutely. Before the year after they collapsed.
Right,
epically.
exactly.
Absolutely. When Daniel Sturridge had 18 goals and when Suarez had 31, yeah. Absolutely, yeah. And then when Suarez got sold to Barca. Absolutely. But what were you looking forward to most? This season you guys are currently second,
right,
but you are fighting for that top spot. Possibly could win the championship. Still in Champions League, so could still win Champions League as well.
Also true.
But in your mind, how did you feel like you guys needed to play this game?
Well, I feel like we need to attack. Like we needed to get in there. We needed to break down Chelsea's defense because they always make us slip.
They're very assertive, I would say. They're very quick and always on the move to try and tackle the ball.
But did you get the Steven Gerrard joke?
Yes, I did. It's just kind of just slept over because Steven Gerrard is not relevant.
I knew we had to shut down Hazard.
Absolutely.
His goal record against us almost seems like he scores every match, similar to Aguero. But
and a stat read this past week in that Liverpool hadn't been able to win 6 of the last games against Chelsea at Anfield, right?
Yeah, in the last 6 matches, I want to say it was 4 draws and 2 losses. So this was a really big change of pace.
Absolutely, as it did see a very, very exciting first half. Both teams competed very well. Hazard had some chances. Hudson-Odoi on Chelsea had some chances.
Salah had a really good chance.
Salah had a great chance in the first half, but couldn't put it away. And then in the second half, it got off right to a fiery start. Mane with a 50-minute goal, a little tap in on a lovely cross,
and then a beautiful
thunderous strike from the lad Mo Salah. What minute was that? That beautiful goal.
53rd. So it
was back to back bangers. And basically, if you got to see that, and if you've been following Chelsea all season, that just meant that we did not do anything for the rest of the game. We did not score a single goal. We did not get a shot on target. I think Hazard hit the goalpost twice within a matter of 5 minutes.
Yep.
And for the rest of the game, Willian kind of looked sloshish. Sloth.
Oh, like as a sloth.
Yes.
Okay.
And David Luiz started to cheat a bit, so that allowed more gap space for the Liverpool wingers to create. But that was not the only match on Match Day 34, as Man United beat West Ham in a very dramatic, thrilling match. I know, as a Liverpool fan, you're a little disgusted by this,
very Man United,
but you could be happy as your man Pogba got those 2 goals.
Okay, I do enjoy Pogba.
Nonetheless, they were both penalties. However, the first goal, clinical penalty. Pogba, excellent delivery. He didn't do this the usual run up where he does the stutter step.
It was all business.
He was just immediate, right to the right corner. And then the last penalty after Felipe Anderson tied it, it was like in the 89th minute or like 82nd minute, and Lukaku got tackled right before he attempted the shot, but once again, a lovely penalty by Pogba in the 80th minute to win the game for Man United, which now currently leads them in 6th place behind Chelsea. Chelsea is 5th, Arsenal 4th, Tottenham 3rd.
Tottenham, though.
Man City 2nd. And look at this, Liverpool 1st.
with a game in Man City has a game in hand though.
Absolutely.
Tottenham took a big blow as Harry Kane hobbled off during the Man City match.
Yes, that was true.
But they don't seem like they're slowing down at all.
Well, that match was during the Champions League. So I mean, this weekend they
Lucas
had
Moura had a hat trick,
absolutely.
which I actually didn't know until now.
I mean, it's just efficiency, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean that the Tottenham's team plays very attacking minded. They push the ball with heavy pressure, and they don't like to fall back or sit back. I think Pochettino used great use of the wingers, the right wing back in Trippier, and Rose even a couple times landing some great crosses for Dele Alli. Absolutely.
And Son, of course, is going to be big for them now to finish out the season.
Yes,
as they're looking
the
to
South Korean
knock out Man City.
Yeah,
it's very possible, but I doubt it.
And Burnley just got a nice solid 2-0 win over Cardiff. Cardiff will be officially relegated this season, and they will go back to the Championship. That is a tier below Premier League soccer.
Yeah. Burnley though needs to do some figuring out because they were looking like a very solid side last season.
They do look like a solid side at times. I feel like it's always the problem of the board for them, as they're not willing to spend the amount of money as the rest of these Premier League clubs are, as well as the indecision to let players leave when they could really get more. I mean, when they let Danny Ings go like 3 years ago, they could have got at least 15 mil, and they got I think 10. So. Unlike Southampton, which every other season, sells their hottest commodity to Liverpool, basically, and just great goals all around.
Southampton, who won 8 of their last 18, forget their manager's name, but they look like they're actually.
I mean, they got a great win over Wolves this past weekend, 3-1.
They look like they're coming back.
Redmond scored twice. He even got an opening minute goal with a nice little tap in. But nonetheless, we thank you for joining us. We will be back for the next segment, and we will talk about NBA playoffs. You're currently listening to WICR, Weekend Sports. It's DJ Double Cup and Kev. Thank you for joining.